Hello folks, join us on a wee trip through Glasgow. We'll be visiting 3 places in Glasgow where we think tourists won't really visit because they're either overlooked or, they're just not maybe that popular, but we do think they deserve a wee trip too. So let's go. We're starting off at the southern necropolis. Now, it's not the necropolis, just next to Glasgow Cathedral, but obviously it's in the south of Glasgow, and Glasgow actually has 4 it's the plural of necropolis. Necropoli?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you tell us.
Sounds better.
Yeah, it sounds like it should change the plural, and it is a shame that the southern necropolis doesn't get as many visitors because it's full of history, and there are actually some graves of quite well-known people.
That probably people around the world would know.
Oh, 100%. At least one of them.
Yeah.
We know.
And we were lucky when we came in.
Uh-huh.
There's I think some volunteers that are helping tidy up after the storm. And they were giving us quite a lot of information.
When we came in, the volunteers, they kind of gave us this wee leaflet.
Yeah, which is pretty handy.
It's really handy
because we've been here before, but it's got all the information of you've got a map initially, and then you've got information of each grave, and who the person was, but it is nice being able to I think that's one thing that you can always expect from Glaswegians.
What do you mean?
That they're just gonna talk to you, and it's it's friendly. Do you know what I mean? I
know. I've been living here for now a few years, and I'm still so surprised that they just came up to us and were chatting away about the southern necropolis. They actually said themselves they don't know that we're actually filming this particular video, but they said it's a bit overlooked.
Yeah.
Because people think it's the necropolis.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? We're not the only ones who are thinking that.
Yeah. I think as well, there's just as much, if not more history. And I don't know, the guy said that there was 250,000 people buried here.
Yeah.
So there must be some, if you imagine, there's probably 3 or 4 people per grave. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So it probably does pile up.
When we did the tour, the Glasgow City tour, we went to the necropolis. Is that then the northern one, would you say? Yeah. South,
yeah,
north.
I would say that was northern,
the most popular necropolis, that's what I mean. People actually were buried basically in layers as well, so people were stacked on top of each other because yes, this area is huge, but how on earth do you want to bury 250,000 people here?
I know.
So this is the western part of the cemetery, right?
Yeah, but I think as well, what's nice is you've got this. It's a green. It's not probably as in good condition as the northern necropolis. I've never been to the west and the east, but it's still a lot of people come here and walk their dogs and that. I've seen, you know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, if you've not noticed, well, the people who don't like it when people have got a cold, they've probably tuned off already. But yeah, I'm full of the cold, and I got out of bed just for you guys, and because it's not raining for once.
I know, it's actually a decent day.
Yeah. Shall we walk to our first?
Yeah, there's one here we can have a wee look at.
Oh, one here?
What's 26? Alexander Thomson.
Right.
Yeah. Arguably the greatest of Glasgow's architects. Alexander Thomson, 1817 to 1875.
So yeah, there are quite a few people who actually really shaped Glasgow.
Yeah, it's over here. He's got that really unique grave.
Oh. Another thing that the volunteers said when we arrived was that compared to the necropolis, I don't know how else to call it. We know what we call it.
The northern necropolis.
The northern necropolis, where mostly merchants were buried, or more like
people of stature.
Exactly. Here, people
Aye.
across all society are buried. It could be a banker next to someone who worked in
In a
a
mine, yeah.
mine,
Yeah,
or
yeah. So
yeah,
aye. So there was less classist.
yeah.
It was less classist. I don't know.
And then you've got a lovely view on Glasgow's buildings.
Yeah, well, these ones have been like vacant for a long time, and now they're starting to get to the process of, I think they're rigging them up to get demolished.
Any other
Yeah, this one over here.
graves?
21.
21 on the
The White
map.
Lady.
Ah, that one.
Of all the many monuments in the southern necropolis, the White Lady has gained a unique and mysterious reputation as the resting place of John S. Smith, carpet manufacturer, his wife Magdalene, and their housekeeper Mary McNaughton. In the form of a veiled woman beside a broken pillar, the ivy-covered and much weathered memorial tells a fascinating story. Although the date of her husband's death is no longer visible in the stone, the tragic story behind the accidental death of Magdalene and her housekeeper is poignantly told. On 29th October 1933, while returning from church to their home at Langside Avenue, sheltering from the heavy rain behind an umbrella, they walked into the path of a tram car in Queen's Drive. Magdalene died on arrival at the Victoria Infirmary, and Miss McNaughton passed away 2 weeks later. I've done it kind of backwards, but it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Um,
They actually call it, is it the Southern Necropolis Trail?
oh, is it? I've never heard of it.
Well, look on the map,
Where?
doesn't it? Yeah, look.
Ah,
It's
the
called
Heritage Trail.
Heritage Trail. We love a heritage trail on this channel. But we won't be stopping at every grave.
No.
We still need to go to 2 more stops here in Glasgow, and we don't have that much time because some of them close soon.
Oh, yeah.
This is Alan Glenn's grave. And what did he do?
He was one of the first members of the Unitarian Church, established in 1808.
Ah, right.
When he died in 1850, Glenn left money for 2 charity schools, one for boys and one for girls. We didn't see it last time we came in here, did we?
No, I don't think so.
No. Was it that one? It's so hard
Well,
to...
there should be a number, shouldn't there?
I don't know.
Doesn't it say on the trail?
Yeah, it's number 9, but I don't...
Number 9. So we're here,
Yeah, we're like here.
and we don't need to like go through the thing there.
What do you mean? No, oh wait, maybe is it in the... Oh, it's in the eastern section. We're in the wrong section.
Look, you're the witness. I'm just saying. Just saying. It's not always me.
That's why we never
That's why we never found. That's why we never found it when we came here the first time.
Because we looked at the wee map on the board, and then we're like, oh, it must be in this kind of area.
I do
But I
feel
forgot
a bit like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that was stupid. It's because there's no like, I know it says eastern section, but there's like no divide, if you know what I'm saying.
And can I just say one thing? This is a simple map. Imagine if we had like a paper.
I know somebody
proper map.
suggested paper.
Absolutely
The
not.
streets and stuff like that. Oh my god. I just type in where I go and I just follow like a robot.
A sheep.
A sheep, yeah.
So just to let you know, we're just waiting for another few people to go to the grave, because I think they're filming. I think they're also filming a YouTube video. Well, they're also filming. So we'll let them film. We'll see the grave that we actually came for, and then we'll either take the subway or we will just walk to our next stop. The thing is, with the Southern Necropolis, one thing I would say, to get here, you can take the subway, but there is...
Bridge Street?
Yeah, it's not that close. It's a 20-minute walk to Bridge Street. But I've also seen some bus stops just in front of the necropolis. You can also do that. Or you can also basically like walk through the Gorbals, I would say.
From Glasgow Greenway?
Yeah, exactly. And cross, is it Albert Bridge, Kingston Bridge.
No, it's not Kingston Bridge. Kingston Bridge is road.
Oh, I always forget it. Yeah, then
I think
that's
it's
Albert.
the Albert Bridge.
Albert
yeah.
Bridge. I can't believe that we actually queued at a cemetery.
I know.
It doesn't have even a name on it.
Sir Thomas Lipton, 1850 to 1931, born in the Gorbals. Lipton became a multi-millionaire and is remembered as an iconic and much-loved figure of the late Victorian era. Sir Thomas was a tall, dapper figure, instantly recognisable to the public thanks to his signature polka dot bow tie and sailing cap. Lipton remained a humble man and extremely generous benefactor to the poor, who never forgot his working class origins. Most of his donations were carried out anonymously, and the sheer scale of his benevolence only became apparent after his death.
Honestly, people are just so lovely. That was just one of the volunteers. He saw us going out and said that in 2 weeks' time they've got. The Southern Acropolis has a Facebook page, and they've got like different events going on. Even got yoga in summer.
Oh yeah,
I was like, yoga?
it was to do with the summer solstice.
Yeah. And he said in 2 weeks' time they've got like a tour of the Southern Acropolis, and then afterwards they meet up for coffee and sandwiches. Would you do it?
I would. I feel committed now.
Yeah, me too.
Because the guy's so nice.
I know, they're lovely. Anyway, we're now off to Bridge Street because somebody would rather take the subway.
It's like an hour walk.
Oh no, we can't do that. So yeah, we're going to take the subway to our next stop. Oh, I didn't realise it was this subway station. So yeah, I think I would say it's a 20-minute walk. It's not too bad. You just like basically walk through the Gorbals.
Wow, it's busy.
When have we last been in Glasgow?
Well, when have we last been in the centre?
Oh.
Like in Buchanan Street?
Yeah.
When it's been the middle of weekend? Yeah, I don't know. I'm always surprised. I don't know why.
I know.
Live and work here, man, and we still don't.
Never come here. We now have to walk another like 17 minutes, it says on Google Maps. But we know our way, and hopefully it won't take that long. So over there is the Glasgow Cathedral. Most people probably would visit when you come to Glasgow,
Yeah.
but we're not here for that. We're here for the St Mungo Museum. It's a free museum, and yeah, we thought, let's go there. To be honest, we have never been there before. Have we? No.
And it was actually on a recent tour. So we done that the guy spoke about it, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah,
So-
and he recommended it.
Yeah.
So we thought, right, let's go.
And he also said that they take count of the number of people that go
Yeah,
to obviously justify the reasoning for keeping the museums free in
Yeah.
Glasgow. So he said every time he's doing a tour he walks in and out just to get, I don't know, a number count to it.
so if you come to Glasgow, that's another reason to visit.
Yeah.
And to our right is the second oldest building in Glasgow. Up here it's about religion in Glasgow, and then you also learn about St Mungo, who brought Christianity to Glasgow.
I think they let them destroy like the inners, like the stuff that could be moved.
Yeah, showing the burning of images and furnishings.
In the 7th or 8th century. Cheers.
So what did you think?
It's good, there's a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised at how much goes in it.
And it's not all about religion. Well, it's all like connected by religion.
Yeah.
But you also learn a lot about how life was in Glasgow. You learn about the city. But also what I thought was great was, to be honest, I thought because of what it's St Mungo's museum, I thought it would all just be about Christianity.
Yeah, I did as well, but then there was pretty much every religion.
Yeah, or like the big religions.
Yeah.
We can highly recommend.
Yeah, and then across the road you've got the Lord Provost. But the thing is, it looks quite busy, and I think, but I think it's worth a visit if you go there.
Yeah. I think we did make a mistake
Coming on a Saturday.
coming on a Saturday, and I don't know if I don't know if we filmed it, but when we arrived at Buchanan Station, it was so busy, and the people that were coming were getting onto the subway. I thought, oh no, because we have to actually walk back to Buchanan Street for our next stop. So yeah, we'll just walk back to the subway station on Buchanan Street, and we'll catch up with you there. So we got off at St George's Cross, and geez, it was so busy.
I know, it's so busy.
The subway, never
Even-
seen it as busy.
Even the past couple of weeks when I've taken it at night to come here,
Yeah,
it's been pretty busy still. And I'm always surprised.
I know.
I don't know why.
So the reason why we came here is because we want to go to the tenement house. The tenement house gives you a wee glimpse into how life was in Glasgow in the 20th century. And we've never been there, so we want to go there today. For us, it's free because we're members of the National Trust, but I'll put in how much it would cost if you're not a member. Haven't seen that before.
No. I don't think we've actually been here.
And by the way, folks, if you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe? There are so many viewers that haven't subscribed yet, and it's free.
It is a price, yeah.
Right, so you would pay £8.50 if you don't have a membership. Oh, and they also have a cafe. When the trust bought the house in 1982, there was still plum jam in the cupboards. So what did you think?
It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, it's because it's such a, it wasn't that busy, but it's because it's such a small area. I think it just feels busier.
Yeah.
But there's so much interesting history there, and it's quite, well, I think it would go by modern history. But I'm generally not that interested in modern history, but that was quite cool seeing all the way it would have been.
Yeah,
And it's like a time capsule essentially.
exactly. And because like when the trust bought the house, there was still so much stuff in it, you know, it just makes it really authentic, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been made up to look
Yeah.
like it.
And it's like you get an insight into how someone's life was.
Yeah.
It's not like talking about a country, but it's just like this one specific person and family living there.
Yeah.
So we can highly recommend the tenement house. I'm glad we went.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, thanks so much for joining us on a wee trip to 3 places in Glasgow tourists normally don't visit. And I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!